If your Google Ads traffic is too expensive, you might be running into quality score issues. Now, quality score is a term that's loosely thrown around in the Google Ads world. A lot of people don't really know really what it means, what's within it, and then how to actually make it better. So I'm going to explain exactly how it works in this video and what you need to change to make your quality score better, which is going to get you cheaper traffic, which will make your cost per acquisition also cheaper, making you more money. So quality score is relatively simple in the concept behind it. It's basically Google's judgment on the quality behind what you're running. Now, a lot of what ties into that is going to be relevancy. If you've heard a quality score, you probably hear the word relevancy thrown around as well. It's basically a relevancy score. The reason why relevancy is so important is because Google's whole empire of a company is built on relevancy. If somebody goes to google.com and searches something, Google's supplying them with the most relevant answer. And the second they stop doing that, it's going to have lower quality of action experience on the actual platform. And that's why Google prioritizes it so much, is because they want the success of their platform to keep growing, and that's only going to happen if they can provide people searching things with the most relevant answers. So you really have to play into that. Now, a lot of the times with relevancy, there's going to be three main areas that you're looking at. It's going to be the targeting, the ads that are being shown for that targeting, and then lastly, where the traffic's actually being sent to. It's kind of the whole triangle there, connection points. Now, if one of those are off or you're not having relevancy between the three, that's what's really going to cause your quality score to go down, which of course is going to cause more expensive traffic. So the first is going to be how you actually organize this. When it comes to relevancy, the biggest thing is making sure if you're sending traffic from a keyword, let's say somebody's searching for a blue bicycle, right? You want the ad to be talking about that blue bicycle, and you want the ad to be sent to a landing page also showing and talking about that same blue bicycle. Now, if you have a ad group that has targeting for blue bicycle, yellow bicycle, red bicycle, but the ad still talks about blue bicycles and then the landing page is blue bicycle, you don't have relevancy there, right? You're having a combination of things going to one thing, and it's causing a bit of a disorganization between the quality of what's happening there. So the biggest thing is making sure whenever you're having campaigns built out and segmenting, and especially ad groups, because ad groups is what contains all of this. In an ad group, you're going to have the targeting, keyword targeting, you're going to have the ads that are with that targeting, and then of course where they're going to, right? So when you're doing ad groups, you really want to make sure that you're building them out and segmenting those ad groups based off of grouping things together that are highly similar. So if you have different products, a lot of the times you're going to want keyword targeting for those products in their own ad group. You're going to want ads dedicated to that product and that targeting. And then of course the landing page for that product too, right? Which most of the time will be your product page. Now, the same goes if you have that same product, but you're going to have different terms around the product. Like let's say it's a supplement and half of the terms you're going after for headaches, the other halves are for stomach aches. You want ads for the headache targeting to be talking about headaches, right? You want ads for the stomach targeting to be talking about stomach aches. You don't want it all lumped together because it's going to hurt the relevancy. So really, really important. If you have keyword targeting and it's grouped in an ad group, you want to make sure they're very, very similar. That way, when you have ads showing for that targeting, it's going to be highly applicable to every keyword that's going to be in that ad group. And then of course, the landing page will be relevant too. So the biggest thing is making sure that when you do that segmentation, like I said, everything's similar when segmented. And then of course you have different ad groups for different product categories, sometimes different product targeting. It's not always about just the product. It could be also what you're trying to show for. And then lastly, making sure you have the assets that are going for them. Sometimes you can get away with having, let's say like category pages, which will show a bunch of different categories and products, and you can send different ad groups to those. But generally the biggest thing Google wants is for term to be searched, somebody seeing an ad that's identical to the topic of that term, and then the place that they go also is mainly about that topic. So it's a very simple concept. The biggest thing is really just having the effort behind what you're building out and having that segmentation properly. A lot of people get lazy and just lump things together, and that's where you have the quality score issues. But if you put the effort in and you segment properly, you're going to be rewarded for it with cheaper traffic, better results, and more scalability. So if you have any questions on how this works, make sure to drop a comment. I'll answer it personally myself. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like this video. We post daily on our TikTok and Instagram as well, best tips of scaling Google Ads. Otherwise, thanks for watching.